Hello, and welcome to Connecting You to You Radio, where we tune in to receive the messages of health and well being that are being broadcast from the soul. I'm your host, Lisa Warner, author of The Simplicity of Self Healing. I show you how to heal your body naturally by combining your body's innate intelligence with the wisdom of your own soul, so that you can break through the mental programming of limiting beliefs that cause disease and make healing your body and changing your life simple. Hello and welcome. Welcome to another Lunch with Lisa. I am Lisa Warner. I am the author of The Simplicity of Self Healing. It's the book that I wrote after I healed myself from cancer without using the medical model. Now, how did I do that? Well, and why did I do that? Because why would you not use the medical model for healing? Because that's what it's there for, right? Well, I discovered a few things along my journey of healing. And the biggest thing that I learned on my journey was that the body follows the being. So, what do I mean by that? I mean that we are grand beings of light. We are angels in human form. We are not these bodies. We are the being in the body, the being that is animating the body. So, who we are being becomes directly reflected by our bodies. For me, I was being, I'm not okay. There's something wrong with me. I don't fit in. I don't get it. I don't know how to make my life work. All of these things that were going on within myself ended up being reflected by my body, because that's what the body is designed to do. It is designed to be our physical representation. It is the physical representation of who we are being. So, as long as we are being afraid, small, anxious, fear ridden, guilty, ashamed, angry, all of these things get reflected in and by our bodies. Our bodies are functioning exactly the way they are designed to function. We are grand creator beings. We create our realities. However, we have been convinced that there's a pre-existing reality, that the world is the way it is and we just have to make the best of the way it is. Well, the way it is pretty much sucks, in case you hadn't noticed. Excuse my language, but we're not meant to be living in states of war and poverty and crime and corruption and disease and disaster. It's not how this planet was designed to be. And it's not how we are designed to be either. But as long as we are being these things, as long as we believe that we need to fight, that we don't have enough, that we're not okay, that there's something wrong with us, that we're too old, too tall, too fat, too short, too this, too that, too much, not enough. As long as we continue to believe these lies, our bodies will continue to reflect these lies. So this isn't really, this may sound kind of woo woo airy fairy, but this is actual science. It's actually the way our bodies work. The five biological laws were discovered by Dr. Hammer in 1980, like over 45 years ago, for goodness sakes. And still, humanity has never been allowed to know the actual science of how our biology works. So what he discovered was every time that we have sudden shock that throws us off balance, the body steps in and starts rearranging itself to help us over the hump, to help us through the challenging time. But if we don't resolve the challenge, whatever that was, whatever knocked us off balance, if we allow ourselves to stay off balance, our bodies will counterbalance our off balancedness with its own perceived off balancedness. So, who we are, as we are grand beings of light, we are creators. We're not meant to live in states of fear and doubt and guilt and shame and blame and worry and anxiety. It's not normal for us. It's not natural for us. It has become normalized on this planet, but it is far from normal. It is far from okay. We are here to change what is. And we are here to return it to what it is designed to be, this paradise. These bodies are designed to live in paradise. They are designed to house grand beings of light. And they are designed to last for hundreds of years. But that's not what happens on this planet right now. It's because we don't believe that that's what's supposed to happen. We have been taught that life is short. We have been taught that we're supposed to fit in and follow the rules and do what we're told. And look where it's gotten us. So when I found myself facing cancer, I knew to the core of my being that I did not want that as my reality. And in fact, I refused to participate in that reality, which is why I couldn't go the medical route, because the medical route is how cancer plays itself out. When we find ourselves with cancer, well, then we have to go to the doctor and we have to have the treatments and we have to do this and that and follow the steps. Well, those are all the steps of cancer. They're not the steps of healing. In order to heal our bodies, we have to heal ourselves first. We have to heal ourselves as a being. We have to look at all the places where we are off balance inside, where we are allowing fear, doubt, guilt, shame, blame. I'm not enough. I'm not okay. Why did they do that to me? We have to clear all of that stuff out. We have to resolve our internal conflicts before our bodies can resolve their quote unquote imbalances. In order for the body to rebalance itself, we have to rebalance ourselves first. The body follows the being. If we don't bring ourselves back into balance, back into alignment with the truth of who we are, the body will never be able to return itself to blueprint. So we have two things going on. We have healing the body and healing the being. The body is following the being. We have to heal our being first. We have to, in order to heal our being, we have to clear the amnesia. We have to clear out the who we are not. We are not little humans. We are not mortals. We are grand beings of light. We are immortal beings, non-physical beings at that. And who we truly are is one with Mother, Father, God, Source, Universe, whatever word you'd like to use. We are one with all that is, in a space of love and peace, harmony and joy, joyful co-creation. That's the truth of who we are. But as long as we believe that we're stuck in this cesspool of a reality that has been created on this planet of war and poverty and disease and disaster, as long as we believe we're stuck in that, we cannot heal. Because all of that stuff is the stuff that we are continually generating with our attention. The more we participate in these paradigms of politics and crime and corruption, we just keep them alive. We don't need all of this. We are here as grand beings of light, perfectly capable of governing ourselves. We don't need to be governed by people who turns out to be pretty much criminals who are profiting from war, they're profiting from disease, they're profiting from disaster, they're profiting from our illness, they're profiting from our poverty, they're profiting from our suffering. Why are we allowing these people to rule the world? It's time for us to step ourselves up, to govern ourselves, to take responsibility for our own selves, for the state of our own being. In order to heal my cancer situation, I had to heal my being. I had to bring myself back into alignment with the truth of who I am. And I had to learn how to step myself out of the false matrix of suffering that has been created on this planet. I had to learn how to step away from all of these ridiculous games that are being played, that appear to be so real. They're not fun games, but they are games nonetheless. So when I refused to play the medical game, I learned how to heal myself. I learned how to become who I truly am. I learned how to start clearing the amnesia fields and stop believing that I was small, that I was powerless to change my situation. And I started to reclaim my power. I started to bring myself back into alignment with who I am as a soul, a grand being of light, just like you. We are all grand beings of light, here playing this human game. And it's time to take the game up to a more joyful level, a more thriving, prosperous level, so that we can stop destroying this beautiful planet and ourselves and start to actually heal and thrive and live. So if you are trying to heal your body, if you're trying to fix your body, I invite you to start looking in a different direction. Start looking at yourself. Start looking at where you are feeling off balance inside. Where are you feeling fear, doubt, worry, guilt, shame, blame? All of those are lies. All of those are the who you are not. And they need to be cleared before your body can clear itself. So I'm inviting you to heal your being so that your body can then heal itself. I hope this is helpful to you today. If you'd like to learn more, you can read my book, The Simplicity of Self-Healing. It's available on Amazon. And if you are looking for a mentor to help you heal your being so that your body can heal itself, hey, I got some experience. You can find me at lisa@connectingyoutoyou.com. It's my email. Send me an email. We'll set up a time we can talk if you would like to be mentored. So thank you so much for watching today. I hope this was helpful. And until next time, create for yourselves a fantastic time because you can. Bye for now. Thanks for listening to this episode of Connecting You to You Radio. If you've enjoyed this podcast, please subscribe and share it with your friends. Are you ready to discover more about how simple healing your body can actually be when you do it from the higher wisdom of your soul? To learn more about what I do and how you can work with me, visit connectingyoutoyou.com and get on my mailing list to be the first to know about my latest offerings. If you'd like to interact with me on Facebook, please join my group, Soul Sourced Healing. Check the show notes below for these links and more. I hope to see you again next time on Connecting You to You Radio.